That's fair.
Okay, yo, what up? Welcome, chat and viewers, to FeudiVersus, the first and currently only Universes game show. I am Tam, and I'm joined with my three lovely contestants. Starting out on my far left, I've got Barrett. How are you, buddy?
I'm great. I just got off of work to do this for you, and I am going to be late to Friday Night SmackDown, so use my time wisely, but I'm happy to be here.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. In the middle, just like he loves to be, I've got Mitchell Chimino. What up, buddy? Congratulations on your incredible Worlds run.
Thanks, and you too, honestly.
Thank you.
Was I supposed to vamp more? I don't know. It was an awkward pause. What do you fucking want me to say?
You do you, man. And then lastly, from all the way across the pond, half of the UK versus duo, we've got Richard Plummer, correct?
Yep, correct.
Richard.
Yeah, hey, everyone.
Hey.
And yeah, I've probably got to go
funny.
be in person at SmackDown soon, so yeah, we better get rolling on.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. With that, like I said, this is FeudiVersus, a universes-based game show testing not necessarily how good you are playing the card game, but how well you've got your finger on the pulse in the community. Before we get started into the game proper, I do have a bit of a warm-up game. Our opening game is called A Perfect List. I am going to list a few Universes cards in no particular order. Your job, players, is to tell me the name of this perfect list that you can find all these cards on. Each player may buzz in, I've given you buzzers, and answer only once per list item. After all three players have guessed or have read off a new card from the list, you may re-buzz in and answer. The winner, or the first person to name the correct list, will get 10 points to start our game and answer first in the first round of FeudiVersus. Players, do you understand? Any questions?
I'm gonna be so bad at this, dude.
All good. I mean, I'm shit hot at Linky, so I'm hoping I'm going to be good at this one. So,
What do we win?
Say that one. What do you win?
Yeah.
You're the first person to ever ask that, and then the true answer is a handshake. One big handshake from across the internet from me. We'll even take a picture.
Glory.
I get a year. I get a year's worth of saying that I am better than Mitchell Chimino. 100%.
I'll fold a copy of my character card into an origami frog, and I'll hand it.
And Richard. You'll get both if you do win.
No, I like Richard. I like Richard. Mitchell and I got beef, so I will never say.
You just hate me.
I'm better than Richard. He makes way better content than I make.
The game wouldn't progress if Ryan Levine was in either of these two spots, because
true.
you would just spend the entire half an hour glazing. You'd miss SmackDown, Raw, your work the next day, every pay-per-view for the next month and a half.
My flight I have to catch on Sunday.
Your flight you have to catch.
Something would be Raw. That is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you ready? Are you ready for the first entry on the perfect list? Buzzers at the ready. The first Universes card on my perfect list is Felicia. Barrett.
The list is cards designed by Tim Keefe.
That is not our list. My two other players, you are allowed.
We get two, right?
No. You get one answer. You get to buzz in one time per list item that I do. So Barrett can no longer answer for the answer
for Felicia.
Okay. If you guys do want to pass, we can do that as well. But
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay, Mitchell.
Starter deck characters that have won a PTC.
That is not the list that I'm talking about. Richard, coming in.
I'm going to say retro card that I don't know.
Okay. That's. Yeah, I was gonna say that's fair.
Good answer.
That's a lot of them.
That is not the list that I am referring to. We're gonna reset buzzers, and I'm gonna go to my second card, and that card is Eraserhead. Barrett.
Cards that give speed.
Cards that give speed. That is not the list that I am talking about. But a great guess. Mitchell, buzzing in.
Harry Seven-Handers.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Harry Seven-Handers.
Harry Seven-Handers.
That's crazy.
That is not the list that I'm referring to, but maybe we'll look back next month. Richard, do you want to take a stab?
No, I will pass at this point.
Okay. I'll reset.
I'm lost already.
I'll reset our buzzers. as we move on to our third UniVersus card in my perfect list, and that is Amy.
Are you sure it's not the answer to my first question?
Yes,
I am.
Right now he's named 3 retro cards. Actually, named 3 retro cards.
I am positive that the answer to the perfect list is not retro cards that Richard does not know. Any guesses?
Is it
Or else
retro
we can-
cards
we
Mitchell
can move
doesn't
on.
know?
You don't know Razorhead one?
I got one.
No.
Barrett.
I'm gonna help my contestants a little bit. He's not naming versions, so my answer is cards with different versions.
Okay. That is not the perfect list that I am describing. Mitchell, Richard, you guys want to take a crack at it?
Mm,
Come on, work together. We're a team for this first one, okay?
Yeah. This
okay,
first-
so we got
Unless you get it right, then you're dead to me.
we got Amy, Felicia. What does Amy do? I know kind of what
Amy's a
Felicia. I'm
character
assuming.
stacker from Soul Calibur.
Okay.
Order Life Void, if that helps. She like changes zones when you get them all. Like I don't know, yeah. But like Felicia has older versions. I can only
Yeah.
imagine Amy has older versions. He just said Eraserhead. He didn't say
I
Eraserhead
only
1.
know.
Like
I only know the Felicia that comes on Cat Spike. Are there other ones that matter?
not that I know of. I just know that Darkstalkers has been around for a long time. But if you guys don't know, I think we can pass and figure it out.
Yeah, I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I'm
to
good.
those
I'll
points.
pass.
We'll go on to the
Like,
next.
fell for it.
We'll go on to the next card. It is
He's just making content.
Sayaki.
Sorry, who?
Who?
Sorry, it's Psyche, I believe.
Psyche.
Psyche.
Psyche. Is it
Another retro
S-A-I-K-I?
Retro
S-A-I-K-I.
character?
Psyche.
The retro character?
Am I allowed
Yes.
to ask what symbols this character has?
I'm not allowed to use Ultra.
Air, evil, death, I believe.
Okay.
I can go double check.
Does this one also do something with speed? Follow-up question: does Amy do something with speed? Because I don't know what the other one does.
I don't remember. Maybe.
Amy gives.
Oh god.
Sorry, I don't actually want to answer that.
Oh, did you hear that? You got him.
Yeah,
You got him.
mhm.
He's on the ropes.
Okay.
He's crashing
Okay.
out.
And you know what? You know what? We're playing the player. It's not a common symbol because he did not mention void on this new bitch.
Are you gonna reset my buzzer, Tam? I can't even buzz in.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll reset all buzzers. Oh, I buzzed.
And it's something about speed. Oh, Tam buzzed. Tam, do you want to answer?
I'm gonna refrain from answering. I'm
Tam
so
with the
sorry.
money in the bank briefcase?
Symbols on Psyche were air, chaos, and death, not evil. I
I
apologize.
see.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You
Well,
gotta
hey,
ask
you
them,
know
I can
what?
answer that.
I'll buzz. I'll bite.
Sure, Mitchell.
Is it characters with the? Is it Is it seven-handers with the death symbol or characters with the death symbol?
That is not my perfect list.
Sure, I'll buzz.
Barrett.
Characters that give stats.
That is not my perfect list.
Hmm.
Got an idea, but we'll continue.
You said how
Not
long until SmackDown?
Richard, did you want to guess? You want to pass?
No, I'm not going to guess yet.
We will
I've got one
reset.
already.
We will reset our buzzers. I will move on to my next card on my perfect list, and that is Momo Yayurozu.
I think I might be right, but I don't know. I could be completely off here.
I'll try.
Richard, you buzzed in first, buddy.
Yeah. Characters that Kevin Broberg has won a tournament with.
The answer is characters that Kevin
Whoa.
Broberg has won a tournament with.
That's
my
crazy.
my
Nice.
full
You're
perfect
so
list
nice.
is
You're so
Hanji
nice
Four
for
Eyes
that.
Worlds 2024, Erwin Smith 13th Commander of the
Wow.
Scout Regiment, Atlanta Regional 2024, Momo Yagurozu, Pasadena 2022, Toronto 2022, Rochester 2023, Midnight HLC 2020, Eraserhead Vegas Regionals 2023, Kirishima 1, quote, fucking 9 Swiss round webcam provisional late 2021, question mark, Dr. Wily 2, co-winner retro side event at Nats 2023, Orlando, Florida PTC in year ? Anakaris Reno PTC 2018, Ryu Reno PTC 2017, Felicia Atlanta PTC 2015, Psyche UK Nationals 2027, also Vegas PTC 2017, Athena Team Worlds 2016 for Pull My Trigger. That's where he won that card. May Lin Canadian Nationals 2013 for Kevin Broberg 1, Skullman Jasco Eternal Cash Event September 2019, Amy, and the old Amy, Teams Canadian Nationals from 2012 for Millennium G&H. Her name was just, I think it was either Amy 1 or 2. He just put Amy. And then Truong Legacy 2023 for It Comes With a Price. Richard, that is going to net you 10 points, and you will be the first person.
Yeah, boy.
You will be the first
Can I
person to guess.
Can I
Incredible.
scam 5 points if I ask you who you got this list from? Because you didn't do that.
Who do you
Probably
think
got it
I?
from Kevin.
Who do you think I
Probably just
possibly
messaged
could have
Kevin.
gotten?
All right, how about we buzz in, Barrett? I was gonna say that. All right.
Oh, you wanted to be our side bet?
Yeah, because
so
there was
funny.
nothing in common with the characters themselves, so it had to be something outside the characters. And given you just won worlds, it's like, yeah, that's the
That's
thing.
fair.
Tam
Makes
would have
sense.
Oh,
done.
you're smart. It was smart, Richard. That was
Yeah.
very.
That was a good call.
We're gonna have a run for our money. That's for sure.
So fun fact about that, Richard. This idea for this perfect list was incepted the same time that I did all of the ideas for my warm-up games, including the
okay.
Chrome Rares last time, and then now that it happened at the same time. It was just really convenient timing.
So
Yeah.
somebody leaked the script to you, and then you made.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
Okay.
But with that, we are on to our official game. Welcome, players, to FeudiVersus, a Universes game show. The rules are simple. I have surveyed over 100 Universes community members on a number of prompts. Each round, I'm going to read you a prompt and ask each of you which answer you think the UVS community gave the most. I have narrowed it down to the top 5 answers per prompt. If you give the correct answer, the more popular the answer, the more points you will receive. For example, I might ask you to name a character from Attack on Titan. If Mitchell says Eren Yeager, and that is the number 1 answer, it will award him 50 points. If Barrett says Mikasa Ackerman, and that is the number 2 answer, it will reward him 40 points. And if Richard says Levi Ackerman, and that's the number 3 answer, it will award him 30 points, and so on and so forth. Each players will get a max of 2 guesses per round, with last place going first after the first round. Whoever gets the most points after 5 rounds wins. Any questions, players?
What do we win?
You get to make fun of Mitchell for the rest of forever.
True. Oh,
I mean, that's prize enough.
Oh, true.
That's fair.
True.
Yeah, it's fine. There's guide rails. I don't remember all of the rules. You'll just
You don't need it. We'll be fine.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine. It'll be fine. My question before we get started, truly, my second warm-up question is: did any of you guys look at / fill out the questionnaire that I sent out 2-ish months ago?
I did.
You did?
I
Possibly.
did, but I'm old, and therefore my memory doesn't go back that far.
entirely unsure. I made the joke last night if we just had like the Always Sunny episode bit where I was the only person that answered one thing and I at least got 1 point per round. But I don't remember doing it.
That'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, we're gonna take and start. Here's question 1, going to Richard because you won our warm up game, the perfect list. Richard, I want you to name a Universes card that has 3 or more characters in the art. One more time. Name a Universes card that has 3 or more characters in the art. We are not buzzing, Barrett. Sorry, buddy. Richard just gets free reign here, buddy.
3 or more characters in the art. So, like, there's some that come to mind for myself, but it's what, you know, the jabronis and the Universes community have picked, right?
And that is the game.
That's the game.
That's the game.
Man.
I've got it. I've got the number 1 answer. I'm so ready.
Oh, are you?
I'm so ready.
I'm really hoping the one I pick is that answer. God. I'm going to go with the one, and this is, you know, a little shout out to my friend Harry from Locals, because one of his favorite cards. I'm going to go with Heroic Clash.
Heroic
Good answer.
Clash.
Good answer.
Heroic
That is a
Clash.
good
Good
one.
answer. Good
I
answer.
like that one, Check.
Heroic Clash is our 30-point answer.
That's
Okay, I'll take it.
crazy.
Is our
I'll take it.
30-point answer, taking you from 10 all the way up to 40 big ones. Barry, you said that's crazy. Why do you think that's crazy? Too low? Too
I think
high?
that's I think that's too high. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
But that's a good, like, again, it was a good answer. I think that's too high. I think the people are crazy. That card has seen 0 play.
Man, Heroic Clash is so sweet. Have you
It
not
is
played
sweet.
with that card?
Because they gave me a champion aggressive clash when I won, and that card's unplayable, Richard.
Yeah.
Oh, aggressive clash is the 2-tech that's like shit from a butt, right?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on, it's right
I'm
here.
pretty sure
Yeah,
there's
I've got
only,
my contender one somewhere. I think my top 4 one somewhere.
there's only
And,
2
yeah.
people on that one, so I can't answer that one. That one's bad.
I know you
obviously.
can't answer this one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they gave me the bad one.
Up next, though, I have randomly selected Mitchell. You do get to answer.
This
Next.
is rigged.
You do get to answer.
I'm just trying to think of any cards with multiple people on them. It's, there's not a ton of those. They're really just like,
He's trying
Mitchell, I think
so
you got a
hard to leave
misprinted
it.
version, man. Mine doesn't have any of that.
oh, my bad. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is just a random piece of paper I found. Anyway,
Put your cards down there. What are you doing?
You said I could do it.
So like, I'm gonna choose to trust Barrett here specifically, and if it ruins me, it's his fault because my immediate answer was plus ultra, but not many
That's a
people think
retro
about
card.
that. That's a retro card. Ugh.
Yeah, you're right.
But I'm gonna go with. It was in like 14 different OCE decks over the weekend, and it's been in my Deku deck. I'm gonna go with Evil versus Good.
Evil versus good. Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good card,
It's a good card.
and is in certain decks.
Card is
I
on
don't
my
know if
deck.
people picked that one though.
Evil versus good.
Oh fuck! I'm ass. I'm looking at a better.
Is-
I'm looking at a way better card.
Not on
Also on my
the
deck.
list. Evil versus
like
good is
40
not
people on that.
the list.
That's so tough.
There's 40 people on that one.
I'm
You
looking at a better. I'm looking at a
Wow,
better.
Pussycats. Wow, Pussycats. Number 1 answer. Let's go.
Oh,
Number 1 answer.
oh.
Wild
Is it, though?
Wild Pussycats is not on.
This is the
Boo!
craziest crap I've ever seen in my entire
Shit
life.
answer.
This
I thought that was at
Awful
least the
answer.
20-point answer, right? Didn't give you the 50, but I thought it
I'm
would at least be the
crashing
20
the
point.
fuck out.
Boo, Barrett. Boo.
This is crazy. People suck.
I love
Very
that we. I love
nice.
that we said, "Hey, don't look at chat." And you guys are actively like panning through cards. It's so funny.
What's wrong with that? You,
This
that wasn't in
isn't
the
chat.
rules.
It's so-
You didn't put it in the rules.
So
I got
funny.
cards on my desk.
Back to you,
I
Richard,
also-
for your last guess, buddy. Last guess for this
Yeah,
question.
man. I've got about 5 it could be, and it's just, again, trying to put my mind into the average person, but
I've already given up, so
yeah.
don't worry about it, Richard.
I thought, yeah, well, Pussycat was such a good answer, but it turns out people are idiots.
I would, in most people's opinion, say that I had the best answer, Richard.
Yeah.
But no one
I think
else
it's fair.
agreed with me.
One of the 2 cards in my hand is almost certainly on the list. I don't know which one.
I'm going to go with Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Does that have 3 people on it?
If
I'm
Team
sure
I
it
think
Rocket's on there,
I think Teamwork
I'm
might
out.
only have 2 people on it. I'm pretty sure that one
Really?
has Deku and Bakugo on
If
it. I could be
Teamwork is
wrong.
on it,
if I'm
I'm
remembering
out.
correctly.
I thought Teamwork had a bunch of people on it. Am I just misremembering the card?
It would make sense if it did because it's called Teamwork. But if I'm remembering correctly, I think that's just like Deku and Bakugo on it.
Shit.
You know what? I could
I
have sworn like
could be
Ochako
wrong.
was on it.
Name
Maybe.
a universe's card that has 3 or more characters in the art. Richard, you said Teamwork. Teamwork is not on
Thank Lord.
the list.
Damn it.
Yeah.
But it does have 4 people on it. It's Deku, Bakugo, Ochako, and Shoto.
I'll
Oh,
fact
okay.
check you at the end. Just
I-
remind me.
Definitely haven't just pulled it up on Ultra.
Oh, we're not supposed to use Ultra.
Mitchell. Your next guess, buddy.
All right, Richard. Am I going with this one or this one? The blue universe's back or the polymerization back?
I think it's the blue one. I think
The
it's
blue one?
Do
there's
the blue
a,
one.
a
Alright.
certain.
I'm gonna go with popular meta staple, high value target.
That's a good answer.
Ah.
There's like
That's a good
45 people on this.
That wasn't the card I was expecting you to turn around.
There's so many. Well, it was either that or it was. Wait, Barry has to answer still. He wasn't looking.
No, it's okay.
We're
It's
safe.
okay. It's okay. No. I think
All right,
I
Barry,
know what.
keep looking down. You
Oh,
fuck! I
that's-
said look down.
Similar set. I have a different answer, but go
I
ahead. Go
hate
ahead.
you.
Okay.
Tam, tell us what he's won.
High
Cops are
value
never your friends,
target
dude.
is
Cops are never your friend.
not on the list.
Yeah, it was a shit answer. Shit
Man,
answer.
we're sucking at this one, aren't we?
I know.
Shit answer. Okay.
If fucking if Plus
I don't-
Ultra is on the list, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna poll my contestants here and what they think is a better answer because I have the last attempt here, and why now we suck. So,
Mhm. Well, no,
recency
you
bias-
guys suck. I'm on 40 points.
It's true. He's playing with house money.
Recency bias tells me that teaming with the Attack Titan could be on this list.
Does teaming
I
with the
don't know
Attack
if
Titan
that's
have
one
that
of
many
the-
people on it?
Yes, it does. It has. I have a copy if you would like to take a look. But
So-
before I submit that answer, in a similar idea, I think you're in the right train of thought, Mitchell. I think like Team Dr. Ichigaki is a similar realm of what I was going to go with, which are the team cards from Yu Yu Hakusho. So like Urameshi's Perseverance, Team Toguro, Masho's Concealment, right? Like those ones.
Yeah.
I would probably put money that Urameshi's Perseverance is probably going to be the one if I pick one of those, or I pick teaming with the Attack
I,
Titan.
I
What do you
think
had to-
there's a
if I had to-
cycle you are missing. There is a cycle of cards that I couldn't choose between them, and that's why I went for teamwork.
Yeah.
But there was a cycle of obvious cards. I think at least one of them is on there, and I didn't know which one that would end up being picked.
I think it's Urameshi's if it's going to be one of those.
I would have to. If I'm picking one of the team cards, it would be Team Doctor because that's played more than Urameshi. But if you say Team Doctor, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. So you gotta say Urameshi.
And with that, Tam, I would like to submit teaming with the Attack Titan.
Coward, absolute coward.
Teaming with the Attack Titan is our 20-point
I'll take something.
answer.
I'll take something.
Is our
So
Shit
you-
answer, but I'll take it. I'll take
This
something.
dude submitted teaming with the Attack Titan.
So the ones
I did
I'm
not.
sure that Young Heroes, League of Villains, Top Pro Heroes, whatever those that cycle. One of them must be on this list, right?
probably
Oh,
fair.
sure.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, Tam, give it to us.
In our 10-point answer, you guys have to think about when this poll came out. Our 10-point answer is an embarrassment of duplers.
Ooh.
Our
I
20
do also have that on my desk.
Our 20-point answer is to the question, which was asked in chat. Name a universe's card that has 3 or more characters in the art. Our 20-point answer, Bear got with teaming with the Attack Titan. Our 30-point answer, which Richard got, was Heroic Clash. Our 40-point answer, which no one got, was Urameshi's Perseverance.
I fucking told you, dude.
Shut the fuck up, Mitchell. You have 0 points.
And then our 50-point answer, because he refused to listen to his teammate, or in fact, he did listen to his teammate, is Plus Ultra as our 50-point answer.
Oh!
Okay.
Moving,
sure.
moving on.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Moving on
Yeah, no, that's fine.
to
Yeah, the
question
entire time, it was
2.
just sabotage.
I mean, you didn't go with your gut, so I mean, you've only really got yourself to blame. to be
Nah,
honest.
unlock
think
the
the-
fuck in. I don't want to hear anything from either
I
of you.
think the
Next
real
question.
reward here is that this guy thought Dr. Ichigaki was on this list and wasn't on that fucking list. So,
I mean, I thought those stupid assets that no one played were on the list, so you know.
yeah, no, Richard, those were good. Dr. Ichigaki.
Plus
was
Ultra,
shit.
why didn't I fucking answer it? It's the art for like every single asset that they fucking did for like everything. Not like assets like the green cards, but I mean like they fucking sold that shit like crack in the 80s. It's on fucking everything.
In the
Everyone's seen that art.
in the pie chart, it's always the other. Like
Yeah,
that's the
I
rest
know,
of the field.
man.
It's just Plus Ultra.
Oh.
It's hey, if there is the rest of
Damn
them
it.
card, it's gonna be Plus Ultra.
That's
Son
fair.
of a bitch.
All right.
Question two, starting with Mitch. Name the canonically strongest universe's character.
Strongest?
Who? Name the canonically strongest universe's character.
I'm gonna think
This
with
was
you,
like
Mitchell. We're gonna think
This
out
was
loud.
2 months ago.
This was
Yeah.
2 months ago.
Canonically strong. So we have to also think: are they talking power level or like brute strength?
Okay, no, I just need to figure out how, like, there's an objectively correct answer. I just need to figure out if the fucking people submitting answers for this are chuds or not. Because
Hmm.
if I go, it's Aaron, and they go, actually, it's only season 1 and 2, Aaron, that are printed on cards, so not really. Technically, when he becomes the blah blah blah,
This is crazy.
like that'll be where I get caught up, and he won't be on the list, and I'll crash out again. Or I could just say All Might, and that would probably be guaranteed points. Or Sung Jin Woo if it's like 2 months, or no, 2 months ago they weren't out, right?
No, they were.
Hmm. Or at the
Oh,
very
you're
least, we
lying.
knew about the stuff,
But
right?
all
We
the
don't-
cards were revealed. Like,
Hmm.
Is Sung Jin Woo the character butt shit ass enough in our game for people to not know that he's broken?
but a lot of people like the guy. It's a popular show.
Yeah.
Mitch, I'm gonna need an answer, buddy.
I'm gonna go with.
Damn, you timed this guy?
I'm gonna go with
No.
Sung Jin Woo. I'm gonna go with Sung
Jin-
Jin Woo.
Sung Jin Woo.
That's not a good answer, but good answer.
No.
It is either
And
the second
answer.
best or the best answer.
Sung Jin Woo is our 30-point
What the
Okay.
fuck?
answer.
I'm on the board. I'm
Our
on the
Holy
third.
30-point
And I'm above Barrett.
answer.
For now?
Weird. Crazy.
Speaking of Barrett,
I'm gonna go with my gut knee-jerk reaction,
Mhm.
and I think immediately when I think canonically strong, I gotta think of the King of the Monsters, Godzilla.
Godzilla King of the
Ooh.
Monsters is the canonically strongest universe's character. Godzilla King of the Monsters is our 50-point
Looking in,
answer.
boys.
That was going to be my answer.
Godzilla King
Sung
of the
Jin Woo
more,
Monsters.
and
Richard.
Sung Jin Woo
Ah.
and All Might walk all over
50
Godzilla. You guys are bad at this,
answer.
community.
Richard.
Yeah, see, this is where the fact that I don't watch or read or any of the IPs really bites me in the bum.
Well, so here's the deal. You don't actually have to know this. You just have
Just
to
what the
know
people think.
what the people know. So if
Yeah.
you could just again,
Yeah.
it's not about you. It's that finger on the pulse. Are you in tune with them?
I think All Might is probably the correct answer here at this point.
Okay.
In terms of like looking at my hero, he's like the strongest one in there, right? So yeah, let's go with All Might.
All Might.
Good answer.
And I'll be sad
Good
if my second answer I had is going to be not on the. Is going to be the one I'm best on the list.
We get another guess. So even if it's not
Yeah.
All Might, we have the next one. Question of name the canonically strongest universe's character. Richard has said All Might. All Might is our 40-point
I knew
answer.
it, dude.
That was a good answer. Hey,
is our
hey,
40
points not
point
going to
answer.
Mitchell. I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Speaking of, back to Mitchell.
If you didn't
You're second guess,
sabotage
man.
me, I'd be at like 70 points. It's crazy.
Nobody else. That sounds weird.
I will go with I mean like reality altering abilities or whatever, if that's not like first. I guess it's just Aaron, I'll say. Aaron Yeager.
Name the canonically strongest universe's character. You've said Aaron Yeager. Aaron Yeager is our 10-point answer. Points on the board. Points on the board. Nobody's excited
Interesting.
about Aaron Yeager. Okay.
So what
I
I've
think
learned what
that-
I've
I think
learned
that's
actually
crazy.
what I've learned actually is that I'm the GOAT and that I should never listen to Barrett because every one of the answers that I thought for sure was there was, including plus ultra. And
Mhm.
Barrett
So we
is
have.
a liar.
I'm not listening. So we have 5, 4, and 1 is what we have right now. We're missing
And
30, 3 and 3. You have 3.
We are missing
we've
a
got three.
20-point answer.
Yeah, you're missing
Yeah,
a
Sung
good
Jin Woo
answer.
is 3.
20.
Just the
Oh,
20-point
yeah, you have-
answer, and then
you
it will
have-
be a
Clean
clean
board, full
sweep.
sweep.
A
You have
full sweep.
Godzilla, All Might, Sung Jin Woo,
Woo.
Blank, and Aaron Yeager.
Aaron. Okay. All right. I think Aaron is actually a little higher than I thought he was going to be.
At the
Which, if I'm thinking,
10-point slot.
I think, genuinely, I didn't think it was on the list because when I think of, especially the characters that exist right now, and Richard's more than welcome to take this if I don't use it. I think like the Colossus Titan is for sure canonically stronger than Aaron Yeager.
That's just
Um,
not true.
But
This dude
I
doesn't
don't
watch
think
the shows that he
anybody.
makes cards
I
for.
just don't think anybody in their right mind filled out your survey and wrote down Bertolt Hoover, right? So, I think instead, in the same realm as All Might, recency bias given, now with Midoriya acquiring all of his quirks, it's like a 50-50 on whether I pick Midoriya or like All for One. But I think I'm gonna lock in Midoriya just for the MHA fans.
Midoriya locked in as canonically the strongest Universes character. Azuka Midoriya is our 20-point answer.
Oh.
Damn it,
Good
locked out.
job,
Locked
out.
team. Locked
Hey, good
out
work.
due
Good
to
work,
success.
guys. Good work, guys.
I will
I
update.
talked it out though. Like you kind of got
Yeah.
where I was going, you know.
I'll
I mean,
update our
Colossus,
point
but
totals
Hoover
here.
was going to be my
It
second
wasn't a bad
answer.
idea. I think
Yeah.
it was a good idea. Yeah.
Recapping our answers here. The name it the canonically strongest Universes character. Our 10-point answer was gotten by Mitchell as Eren Yeager. Our 20-point answer was gotten by Barrett with Azuka Midoriya. Our 30-point answer gotten by Mitchell was Sungjin Woo. Our 40-point answer gotten by Richard was All Might. And then our 50-point answer gotten by Barrett, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. That brings our point totals for the overall game. Mitchell in last place with 40 points. Richard in second place with 80 points. And Barrett jumping him ever so slightly with a 10-point lead with 90. How are we feeling, guys?
Is that going first?
I'd like an asterisk next to my 40 because I should be at 90.
I'm sorry, did you
Did
you say the
Barrett
words?
Fucked me.
Did you say the
I
words?
did. I didn't say them as my answer, but I said them. Everyone knows.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost as bad as listening to someone about ID math and getting yourself in ninth place.
Yeah. That's
nice.
Listen,
I mean, but
man,
like,
I want him on
whoever
this show
got.
at some point. You gotta chill with the David jokes, okay?
He doesn't watch your content, Tam.
He's in chat right now.
He is.
How are we supposed to know that?
Sorry, David, I love you, really.
Question three. Name a Universes card that checks a 2.
Oh, there's like one
I mean,
right
this-
answer.
A Universes card that
pays
checks
to be last right now,
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
2.
Pays to be last right now, Mitchell.
Mitchell,
Who? It's my turn.
you get to go first.
What one could you possibly be guessing at this point, Mitchell?
I've got like 5 that are correct, but I'm gonna try to play the game.
Yeah,
It's just lethal slash. However, know that that's not the one that I wanted to say.
yeah.
Well, we all know which one you wanted to say.
Oh, of course, but I think lethal slash might be more points, and if it's not, I'm not gonna get mad because I'd be happy for the card that I want.
Locking in Lethal Slash?
Locking in lethal slash.
Mitchell, I asked you to name a Universes card that checks a 2. You said Lethal Slash. Lethal Slash is our 40-point answer. Great answer, man. Good answer.
Yeah, but we'll just.
That's kind of crazy, honestly. It's number 1, Mitchell. I think you kind of got shafted there.
No, I think
No.
I know what number 1 is, and I'll be happy about it if it's not you that answers it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think part of the reason Lethal Slash wasn't number 1 is because the survey was done a little bit of time ago and Lethal Slash has just gone up in stock since then.
That's fair.
Mhm.
I mean, I think the one is just sound waves, right?
Yes.
It's just
Good
one way.
answer. Good answer. That's what I wanted to say first, and if it's 50, I won't even be that mad about it.
Locking it in?
I don't be
Yes,
mad if it was
specialized
today.
sound waves.
Richard, I asked you, name a Universes card that checks a 2. You said Specialized Sound Waves. Specialized Sound Waves is our 20-point answer.
Damn it.
Heck.
I was so confident that if people remembered Plus Ultra, they would remember the fucking GOAT, dude. They would pay
Yeah.
homage. Oh, they'll never
Barrett.
print a better card than that.
Interesting.
Barrett.
I think if I'm trying to get in the head of the people, it's less about how good we think the card is, and it's the ones that are the most memorable. And I think if the most memorable 2-check in recent history of the game I can think of, it's Tasty Rift, baby! Locking it in!
That was my other answer.
Yeah.
Discord absolutely ate all of that audio.
Yes,
We
I
just
saw the
this. And it did not translate.
It's fine.
Tasty Riff locking it in.
Yeah, Tasty Riff locking it in. Somewhere on the list. Don't know if it's number 1, but I'm locking it in. I feel good about it.
Tasty Riff is our 50-point answer.
How does he keep getting away with it?
Is
I
our
don't know.
50-point
I really don't get it.
answer. Incredible.
I mean,
Incredible. 3 for 3, guys.
Fortunately for us, Richard, we should be able to clean this board just because every 2 check in this game that is unplayable is shit from a butt. So we can't possibly have like more than 5 that people even know the text of.
Yeah.
So like we probably have this.
Can't get it. Someone say this one. Someone say aggressive class.
You can say it if you want, dude.
He's trying to sell a
you can
champ
say it
card.
if you want.
I can't sell it. I'm not
Oh,
allowed.
by the way,
this
speaking
year, I
of
think there's about
buying and selling
5 it
stuff,
could be.
yeah. Speaking of buying and selling stuff, if anyone has 2 more copies of Chrome Rare Chimera Crack, and I have a friend looking.
Calvin Tahan, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, go.
Mitchell, tell us. Inform
You
us.
got second guess for you, buddy.
So okay, 2 checks that people have played. We have some combination of adjectives and adverbs that say spirit and gun in them. The 6 check one. Unsure
a
what the
good
name
one.
of it actually is, but that card was like playable. It's like spirit, pog, final, gun, mega. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
called
Correct.
Spear
Spirit
Gun
Card.
Mega.
Can I? Yeah, I was gonna say, is it?
Final
Called
Gun
Spear
it?
Gun Mega. We're not
Yeah.
gonna. No one's
All
gonna
right,
shark
perfect.
you on the
Spear Gun
name.
Mega, fantastic. So we got Spear Gun Mega, or that fuck ass one that like flips shit over, from UU.
No shot. That's on the list.
I mean, people played it. Name me another fucking like playable 2 check besides those
It's
2.
about the memorable ones, Mitchell.
I'm picking Spirit Gun Mega or whatever.
Okay.
That's mine. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with
Spirit
Spirit
Gun
Gun Mega.
Locking it in.
Yeah, because I have another one in my head, but I'm not gonna say it. Actually, wait. I only get one more guess, right?
This is the last
your
guess.
your guess.
This is the last
Yeah.
guess.
This is my last guess.
Yeah, don't
Richard
give out any-
Richard goes after me.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm saying Spirit Gun Mega for the fans, but if it's not that, it's probably Lightning Rod, Richard. So I'll pass that to you.
That was one of my 2 possible answers.
I'm going with Spirit Gun Mega because that was in like a Rodan deck more recently, and no one's put Lightning Rod in a deck that did anything. But it is cool. So
Lock
yeah,
it
Spirit
in?
Gun Mega. Mhm.
Locked in. Mitchell, I asked you to name a Universes card that checks a 2. You said Spirit Gun Mega. Spirit Gun Mega is not on the list. It's not on the list. But Richard,
Cowards.
maybe you can find one that is.
Cowards, the lot of you.
Yeah, man. So there's 2. Lightning Rod being one of them. The other one I'm not going to remind Barrett of in case he's forgotten this card. Because
I know what I'm gonna say.
The competition's heating up now. Like
Regardless
He's
of what you say, Richard,
gonna
I think
say
I
the
know what I'm
card. He's gonna
locking
say
in.
the card that's in his hand.
yeah.
It is on my desk, but I don't need to go dig it up. I remember this one.
Coward.
I think I am going to say Lightning Rod. I think that is possibly more memorable than this one, but we'll see.
Locking it in.
Locking it in.
Richard, I asked you to name a Universes card that checks a 2. You said Lightning Rod. Lightning Rod is our 30-point answer.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'll take it.
Nice.
So we just have 20 left.
You
For
just
21?
have 10. You
10.
just have
Oh, oh.
10.
The one that people just barely remember.
Barely remember. Okay. Well, I'll think. I'm the last guesser, so I got to think out loud. If
Think for a
people
bit.
enjoy,
Okay.
I know a lot of people do like well orchestrated attack from Attack on Titan.
It's,
It draws.
it's a sweet one.
Name
It's a
them.
sweet when it draws cards. But like I think again, it's not about how many times you see it in a deck. It's how cool the effect is, or it's how impactful people want to cook with it. And because of that, I'm gonna lock in Rando's Spirit Gun because that is a very unique ability on that card.
I hope
Locked in?
that preamble leads to 0 points.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Barrett, I asked you to name a Universes card that checks a 2, and you said Rando's Spirit Gun, one of them cool retro reprint cards. Rando's Spirit Gun is not on the list. We will start at the
bad
top
answer.
this time and work our way
Wait, let-
down.
Did we try to guess the other one? Like,
By all
I
means.
think
By all means.
my other answers would have been either bullet punches
Oh, sure, yeah, I forgot
Or
about that.
Dragon Impact. Dragon Impact was the other one I was thinking of.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I played that card. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, well, I already said it. I just don't know the fucking name of the card. The fuck shit one that people were playing that flips things from Yu Yu.
We chose
Shows
Meteor.
Meteor.
We
The
chose
No,
Meteor.
really
they-
memorable card, Mitchell. Thanks, man.
Her. Hey, people played it. I'm not people, but they did.
That's fair. All right, give it to us, Tam.
I forgot
In
there were
our
two check
50-point answer, we had Tasty Riff scored by Barrett. Our 40-point answer scored by Mitchell, we had Lethal Slash. Our 30-point answer scored by Richard, we had Lightning Rod. Our 20-point answer scored by Richard, we had Specialized Sound Waves. And our 10-point answer scored by Nobody, Dragon of the Darkness Flame.
Couple
the
of
hero
Ghidorah
card.
decks. That makes sense, right? Couple Ghidorah decks. to
That's
play
so
that one.
funny. Hell yeah.
That's that last place slot is exactly where the Ghidorah players deserve to be, right there.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so mean.
Except for
Can't believe you-
Trincado, that guy's sick.
Yeah, you can't walk that back, dude. You already
No,
dug
he's
the
cool.
hole.
I told him in person. I don't need to walk nothing back.
Bit of a points update, trailing a little behind in our points. We have Mitchell with 80, but 2 more rounds to go. You easily could
Could be
come back and win
130,
this game.
just-
You could come back and win this
just saying.
game. Speaking of
Oh, for
130,
sure.
we've got Richard at 130 in second place, and again, barely squeaking it out, keeping this race close. Barrett at 140, 10 points away. My fourth question for you guys. I'm really excited for this question.
Okay.
That bodes
I'm nervous
well.
for this question now.
Mitch,
Mm-hmm.
will you name a UVS Games employee?
Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely. The GOAT, Jeremy Ray.
That's a good
Locking it
answer.
in?
Good answer. Good
Yeah,
answer.
I'm locking
Good
in Jerry.
answer. We love Jeremy Ray in this household.
Jeremy Ray. Mitch, I asked you to name a UVS Games employee. You said Jeremy Ray. Jeremy Ray is our 20-point.
You people suck. You guys are
sir.
awful. That's
It was
the fucking
best answer
GOAT.
in quality.
Yeah,
worst answer
that's
for
the
the game.
GOAT, dude. Pay homage.
second
You
one.
guys suck.
Nah, Richard's gonna eat this one up, man.
I must not
Yeah,
have
Richard's
been
gonna
there's
eat
a-
enough
this one.
time
there's a-
proselytizing.
A very clear top here. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not you, bro. You don't even make the
It's
list.
not me.
No.
I'm not on the list. Don't worry about it.
Richard,
I
what do you
mean,
think, buddy?
the obvious answer is just Linoko, aka Guile. Like
It's just Guile. He's on Discord the
he-
most.
he's the goat.
He is just online the most.
Locking it in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Richard, I asked you to name a UVS Games employee, and you said Guile/Lenoco. Guile/Lenoco is our 50-point answer. Everybody claps.
It
in
didn't
chat.
go to Barrett.
has
Yes,
to
it
be.
didn't go to Barrett.
Exclamation point head judge in
Yes.
chat for Lenoco. Big fan of that guy.
Mhm.
50 points, pushing you up to 180. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Barrett, your answer, buddy.
I know what I should answer here, but I think it is probably a little smarter for me, at least on the first round of answers. I probably should go with the one that has a little bit more screen time that people have seen in front or behind the camera a lot. So I've got to go with my guy, Levi Lalonde, locking it in.
Good answer. Love it when Levi, huge Levi guy.
Barrett, I asked you to
My
name
only
a
one would
UVS.
be people forgetting he actually works for UVS Games now.
That's why I'm also fearing for that too, Richard. I'm afraid of that as well. Or because he doesn't commentate anymore, people might have forgotten about him. So I'm praying he's on the list.
Levi's truly become the character that he admires. He is the Hawks. We all kind of forget that he's a plant.
Yeah.
So I agree with you, Richard. I'm afraid he won't be on there, but and we'll have my destiny here.
Barrett, I asked you to name a UVS Games employee. You said Levi Lalonde. Levi Lalonde is our 40-point answer.
People do remember Levi. Good,
Thank
good,
you,
good.
people.
Yeah, I'm
Is our
I'm
That
happy.
one-
I'm only clapping for Levi, not for you.
That one
Yeah.
was only for the people. I appreciate you all who answered Levi Lalonde.
3 great answers, but we are back to Mitch. We're looking for the 30 and the 10-point answer out of you, buddy.
Right, Mitch, we need to lock Barrett out.
Yes, we
need to
gotta
get-
lock in. We gotta lock
Yeah.
in, Richard. It's so important. Okay.
So I think there's one obvious one.
I think there's
two
two
of them.
obvious ones, and it's just a
Yeah.
matter of I want the 30-point answer, and I want to know because there's copy pastas about Bill Stark, so he's got to
Yeah.
be there somewhere. But I'm pretty sure Tim Friedlieb's also got to be there
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, that's-
so it's
that's
like,
the thing.
which one of them do I think is 30? I really, really want Tim to be the 30 because he deserves it. So I'm gonna say Tim Friedlieb,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna hope that gets me 30 points. And if it doesn't, I'll be content in it giving you and not Barrett 30 points. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
that
Tim
works for me.
Friedlieb.
I'm
I think
sorry.
that's fair. We love Tim
What,
Friedlieb.
what was the answer?
Tim
Lock it in?
Tim Friedlieb. Tim Friedlieb.
Friedlieb.
It's a good answer.
Okay.
We love Tim Friedlieb.
Mitchell, I asked you to name a UVS Games employee. You said Tim Friedlieb. Tim Friedlieb is our 30-point answer. It is
I'm
our
still in it,
30-point
baby.
answer.
Mhm.
I'm still in it, and Barrett's gonna be in fucking second, not first now.
I don't
Hopefully.
care if I win, Mitchell. I just care about you getting last.
If you don't win, I win.
Dang. Real immovable object, unstoppable force kind of
Unstoppable
energy
force,
here.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's sort of mutually assured destruction more than anything.
that's fair. I appreciate it. And by default, that means Richard, you're just gonna win because we're over here.
I'm okay
fighting
with
for
it.
our life.
I'm totally fine.
Richard, same question to you, buddy. Name a UVS Games employee.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's just Bill Stark, I think, is the most obvious one at this point, as the most sort of
He's
public.
got the memes. Yeah,
Yeah. I think, yeah, it's just Bill.
it's probably
It's
Bill.
an
Yeah.
answer.
Locking it in.
Yep.
Richard, I asked you to name a UVS Games employee, and you said Bill Stark. Bill Stark is not on
What?
the list.
Damn,
Man,
that's
okay. Well, I think
crazy.
I know who it is then.
Bill
I was
Stark
I hope
afraid
Barrett-
we were
I
going
hope
to
Barrett
hit this.
doesn't.
on
I
the
was
list.
afraid.
Oh
were
yeah,
going to
Barrett.
hit
Which
this
which one of your coworkers do you think deserves to be up here, huh? What are
Yeah.
you gonna
I was
say?
afraid this was going to happen.
Who's gonna have an aside with you at the fucking all
I have
hands
two lines
next
of
time,
thought
huh?
here.
Oh, you have
Chat,
two
I
lines
know
of
I
thought.
can't read you.
One for
I have
your
two lines
job.
of chat here. Do I go for the clout and say
Mhm.
myself, or
Yeah, no shot.
do I say Josh Massey because he has had a lot of attention on him
Mhm.
because of the new announcements of the organized play that was roughly 2-3 months ago. So I think it might.
Or
Oh,
do you go who are the coolest employee for UVS Games, and that's just Zoe?
Oh, you probably
Or
I don't disagree with you, but I don't think enough people know Zoe.
or do you go for the memes and assume that the old heads voted at all, and you just say Jason?
Or Paul?
Man, you ready? This is gonna be. I have my answer.
It
I
could be
think
Paul.
it's very funny if I say, "Oh, Paul Horsey." Oh shit, that's a good.
But I
answer.
mean, he's not technically an employee, but it depends how
Paul
people.
Worcestershire?
Yeah. Shit,
Yeah,
I
and
didn't know that.
Godzilla's not technically
No.
the strongest person in the
Regardless
character
of what's gonna
universe, but here we
happen,
are.
I'm not gonna say myself because if I'm wrong and I am on the list, that's awesome. If I'm not on the list, I don't care.
It would be so
That's-
funny if you said
it's
yourself
a
and you weren't,
real-
though.
It's a real I can't look up my own wiki feed scenario.
But
Yeah,
click
yeah.
farm, click farm,
Like,
click
yeah.
farm for the content, Barry. You
Yeah.
got it. You
Yeah.
got to fucking
I'm so glad I
advocate for
can't meet
yourself.
my heroes. I'm not allowed to meet myself, right? So, anyway, I'm gonna lock in. Man, Paul is a good answer. I'm gonna lock in Josh Massey. I think that guy's great, and I think he has gotten a lot of camera time. So I'm gonna go with Josh Massey.
Locking it in.
Yeah.
Barrett, I asked you to name a UVS Games employee, and you said
He's a cop.
Josh
That means I'm on the list.
Massey.
I really hope the answer to that 10 point is now Barrett. I
If
really
I'm on the
do.
list, I win. I win no matter
Massey.
what.
Is indeed our 10-point
All
right, yes.
answer.
Yes,
It
I'm
is
so
I
a
glad
sort
I'm
of
on the
wish I'd
list.
said Josh about 10 seconds after I locked in Bill.
I think Bill Stark. I was ready to say Bill Stark, whoever you said. So you said Bill Stark and like narrowed it down for me. So it worked out.
Starting from the bottom with our 10-point answer locked in by Barrett, we have Josh Massey. Our 20-point answer locked in by Mitch. We've got Jeremy Ray. Our 30-point answer locked in by Mitch. Also Tim Friedlieb. Our 40-point answer locked in by Barrett. We've got Levi Lalonde. And then our 50-point answer locked in by Richard. We've got Guile/Lenoco.
Damn it, we stay the same. 10 points apart.
Incredible.
No, I think you're up. I think we tie now. Actually,
Mitchell is in last place at
Am I wrong?
130.
Am I up?
You have to get the 50-point answer to tie Richard and then have them not do anything for the last round. Richard,
yeah.
you're in second with
Easy.
180, and Barrett still 10 points ahead with 190.
Also,
you can't
clean
keep
sweep.
getting away with it.
Regardless, guys, we clean swept that category.
Yes.
Shout out
Yeah.
to all the contestants.
Very
yeah.
awesome. Very,
that was
very
good.
awesome. Making it really easy for me to remember the order of the questions.
Yeah, we haven't
though.
changed.
Yeah.
Mitchell, I got an easy one for you. This one,
Sure.
This one I think is right in your wheelhouse.
Okay.
Mitchell, will you name the best color of sleeves as voted by the UVS community?
This is crazy.
The right up my
I might
wheelhouse
actually
best
be
color
cheating.
sleeves.
I actually might be cheating here. I see a lot of sleeves on stream.
Yeah, man.
Where?
No, like I've seen a lot of like. sleeves of
Oh,
people too.
sure. I mean,
So I think I have some pretty good answers here.
I feel like I see a ton of art sleeves in this game, though, and art is not an answer, right? So like,
All I can give you, Mitchell, is this is the question that I asked, and I aggregated the results. There
Yeah.
was no follow-up of art isn't. I asked, name the best color of sleeves, and then whatever they put, whatever the most popular answers were, that's what I aggregated.
I think Mitchell for the last category here.
Yeah.
Well,
so
He's the
Mitch,
second wheel,
Richard,
dude.
we need to
Richard,
work
Richard,
this
what do
out.
you think the 50-point answer is? Because I'm trying
What
to
do you
pass the
think
game to
actually-
you. I'm trying to
Art-
king make.
Art is probably a good answer here because I think that's going to have aggregate, like like manga sleeves
Yeah.
or my hero sleeves, or I think that's where a lot of those ones will come
He's
under.
gonna put them all together.
I
Yeah.
would say art sleeves or black sleeves are probably my top answer. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
black is going to
just
be my
go-
other one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'll go with. We play to our outs. I'm a percentages player. I'll take black sleeves because I think that's probably more likely.
Locking it in?
Yeah.
Mitchell, I asked you to name the best color of sleeves. You answered black. Black is our 40-point answer. Black
Okay.
is
Good
our
answer.
40-point answer. Bringing
This is
you
where we
up
find out
to
that Barrett's colorblind and he answers gray.
170. But this actually the
Guys
crazy
are all
thing is
gray.
this is where Barrett finds out he's colorblind because he answers all
Yeah.
gray.
Right, they're all great.
Okay, so I got two answers, but I think I'm going to have to go with art or the sort of variation of branded art logo, that sort of thing.
Locking it in?
Some type of print. Yeah.
Yeah, locking it in.
Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Richard, I asked you to name the best color of sleeves. You said branded/art. Branded/art is not on.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Man, that's
Nah.
The
fun.
game,
That's just not true.
the game
So
just
many
got
people play with art
crazy
sleeves.
now. The game
Yeah.
got crazy.
Yeah.
Mitchell is now
Blown it wide open.
away from me.
Hmm.
I still get 2 answers, and there's 4 things on the board.
And all you've got
I
to do
think
is
I read-
get 40 points between them.
I think I read somewhere in the world that blue is the favorite color of the most people in the world. So, Tam, I'm just gonna lock in blue and see where we go.
Locking in blue. Barrett, you say blue is the best colored sleeve. Blue is our 30-point answer.
Okay.
Blue is our 30-point
Oh,
answer.
it's getting
Richard,
tight,
we got to put our heads together here.
I know. So you're
Oh.
40 points ahead. So I basically need to get the 50. So I think my answer was going to be red.
Yeah. Okay. So your answer is gonna be right. It's my answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think if we're trying to stop him winning,
I need
No,
the
that's
50 point. I need the 50-point
Alright,
answer.
Mitchell,
and then we're
side-
tied.
Yeah. Mitchell, you should just go for it then.
yeah,
Yeah, that's why. Well, yeah, that's the thing.
And you just
man.
need me to miss. You just need me to miss.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for an air ball, but I gotta get the 50. That's like the first part of it.
Sure. I think you have
Okay.
a pretty easy pick.
So we said black, we said blue,
And art.
and art. the Yu-Gi-Oh standby is like people just play with black or white sleeves, right? So white would be my secondary answer, but I don't really think I've seen that many white sleeves at tournaments. So like, damn, this is actually kind of tough.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just like a shot in the dark, dude.
Yeah, but pretty much like exactly that. The the Yu-Gi-Oh player in me is saying white, so I'm gonna. No one fucking plays with white sleeves in this game.
I do, but you hate me, so
Yeah, but you don't play this game.
I do. I guess sleeves.
Nah. My opponent's in top cut. I play with blue sleeves
A white
or
sleeve right
black.
here.
I'm gonna go with
Mitchell, I need an answer, buddy.
yeah. I'm gonna go with pink.
Wow, crazy curveball.
Field just could it be white? Could
I
it
mean,
be
someone in this call
Could it
right
be
now, their
white?
favorite
Could it be
sleeve
red?
color is pink.
Pink.
You gotta combine them.
Pink.
I was
Mitchell.
like, it's the coin flip thing. If I was gonna say the first color sleeve that I found on my desk, and the first color sleeve I found on my desk was green, and I just have not seen those, so I immediately talked myself out of it.
I think they're pretty popular. I think it's on the list, but
Hey, guess it then.
I will if depending on what Richard guesses. Anyway,
Mitchell, I asked you name the best color of sleeves, and you said pink. Pink is not on the list.
dang, crashed out, Mitchell.
It's okay. The 50 points still there.
It is. It is still there.
Richard.
Yep.
Richard could take this if you airball.
Richard.
Yeah. I think I've got to go with white.
Hey,
Good
if
answer.
it is,
It's a good, Richard, it's a
I think
very
that's
good
the
answer.
correct answer here.
I just
It's a
don't see
good
that many
answer.
white sleeves. I think it's correct, but
I think
haven't
it's
seen that many.
correct, but
Yeah.
I think it's a good answer, man.
Yeah,
Locking
white
it in?
is. Yeah.
It's been locked in. Richard, I asked you to name the best color of sleeves, and you said white. White sleeves is our 10-point
No.
Whoa,
answer.
that's
White
crazy.
is our
Oh
10
no!
point
That's crazy,
answer.
It was there. It was there
That
at
is-
least.
guys. That's crazy.
Locking in.
I'm
Barrett
so
for the win,
interested
but
to know what the 50-point answer is.
He
Yeah.
does still get one more guess to push that lead even further to put it on his resume.
If it's red,
He's
I'm
at
gonna
two.
kick
He's
it
at
off.
220, right?
He's at
I
220.
contestant say it's red.
If he airballs it, then I can call Johns and say if he didn't fuck me, we would be tied. So I really hope you miss.
My contestants say it's red. Honestly, Mitchell, I thought green was really good.
I didn't think it was very good, but you can guess it.
So I have 50 and I have 20. That's what's left.
We have 50
Yeah.
and 20.
50 for 50, man.
I think red and green are quite possibly just the next two answers. Like,
Probably.
I will say
Just-
to you, I'm a big fan of purple sleeves. They look really good. Anyway, I'm gonna lock in red just to see where it ends up.
if it's 50, I'm going to be so mad.
I think you picked a good one, Richard. I think white was smart.
Baird, I
I did
asked
too.
you to name the best color of sleeves. You said red. Red is our 20-point answer.
If green is 50, that's crazy.
If green
Yeah.
is 50, it's on me because I had it.
Let me update our points real fast. 240 for Barrett, ending it here. From the bottom all the way to the top, contestants, I asked you, name the best color sleeves. In our 10-point answer, locking it in for Richard, it was white. Our 20-point answer, locked in by Barrett, was red. Our 30-point answer, locked in by Barrett, was blue. Our 40-point answer, locked in by Mitch, was black. And our 50-point answer, voted on by the community that nobody got, purple. Purple is the best color of sleeves.
Huh.
True.
I would not have guessed that in a million years.
No.
So.
The orchid sleeves, the orchid dual mats are actually beautiful. Everybody, orchid dual mats are beautiful.
Sponsored by Dragon
Did
Shield.
art appear anywhere on like the pie graph at all? Or was that even
Oh,
like an art?
I never would have gotten it. So
Art?
I'm not actually that upset about it.
Art was on the list, but people did read it as colors, and they did primarily
Just
pick
didn't
colors.
put it.
They just didn't
That's
put
fair.
art.
Okay.
Yeah, I was giving them not enough credit.
Mm-hmm.
I know,
Just blame
UVS
them.
game players and
Blame
reading.
them.
It was tough. It was tough.
Yeah, blame them. That's their fault.
With that said, congratulations to Bear winning this month's episode of FeudiVersus with 240 points. Richard in second place with 190 and Mitchell with 170. Thank you, fellas, for all coming on. I do greatly appreciate it. This was super fun.
Yeah. Close games, ran it up until the end and then just
It was
ran away.
I
at
had
the
a good
end.
time, and I had the
Wasn't
perfect
the
excuse. Barrett stole 50 points from me, so
still want to
There.
help you one, but yeah, dude, tell whatever you want.
if thing were different, thing would be different.
I
Just
just
saying.
want to say I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank my contestants for being worse than me. I want to thank Tam for hosting us, and I can't wait to be on the
You're cutting into your
Champions
time, dude.
episode.
You're cutting into your program.
I'm just gonna blame the fact that it's 1:30 in the morning here as to why I didn't win.
True.
That's a good one.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I'm gonna plug my channel.
Yeah, by all means. Let us know where we're at.
No.
Mitchell.
It's my name on YouTube, Mitchell Chimino, first and last. Theoretically, Ryan Webb and I are starting a podcast at some point. Front running for the name is Where's Webb? Because I think that's kind of funny. So if that happens, great. If it doesn't, I'll be around.
Richard, where can the people find you?
Obviously over at UK Versus. So obviously we've got the YouTube channel I do with Brett, and we stream pretty much 9 p.m. GMT. Have our podcast over on twitch.tv/UK Versus every Sunday, well, most Sundays, and where we just waffle about the week's news and what have you.
Love it. And then Barrett.
You can typically find me on Tam's channel right here on twitch.tv/TamCardwell. You can also find me typically on the UVS Games official broadcasts, as usually commentating for most of your Universus events. Yeah.
You can also find Barrett in the corner seat at the donut shop, drinking his coffee.
With
that
the other cops. Said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this episode of FeudiVersus. We'll be back next month with 3 brand new contestants, 5 brand new questions. I cannot wait to see you there. Thank you much for watching, and I wish you well.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.